What's up, friends? It's finally that time of year again when we can dig into a bunch of scary and spooky films, and I figured a great way to start off this year's group of movies would be to continue the VHS series that we started last year with the first one. There were a few genuinely terrifying moments in it, and so I hope the second one brings more of the same. I do like how on the cover it lists the directors that are involved in the film. It says from the directors of The Raid. First off, already sold if Gareth Evans is involved, because if you followed the channel you already know how much I love the Raid movies. But it's got The Raid, You're Next, and The Blair Witch Project, which all great films, and so you're thinking, man, this is a good cast of directors they have. But then also they list Hobo with a Shotgun, so I don't know if it's just because I haven't seen that movie, but one of those names feels out of place. Maybe it's a great horror movie or just movie in general, but I find it funny that that one's listed with all the other very recognizable film names, and so excited to get into this one and see what they bring. And if you enjoy watching along with me for it, definitely consider leaving a thumbs up, helps the videos out as always. And of course, full-length reaction will be on Patreon, link for that in the description below. But without further ado, let's get into VHS 2. And I don't know if them only listing 4 directors on the cover means there's only going to be 4 tapes this time, because I think there were 5 in the first one. But I would prefer that, I think, because if I remember correctly in the first one, I felt it started to drag a little bit by the last one. Okay, right off the bat, we're starting with somebody creepy filming him. I'm curious if this is going to have any sort of connection to the first one. I could see it just being completely separate. Dude got caught red-handed. I'm assuming that's not his wife.
You know, if I don't hear from you by tomorrow, your wife gets that fine. Goodbye.
So what's the deal now?
Probably nothing. Just this woman thinks her son is missing. He hasn't been to class in a week. He won't answer her calls.
I don't know, man. Sounds like a perfect setup for a horror film. Dude's doing good work, though, if he's out catching cheaters.
This is it?
Yeah.
Doesn't look like anyone's home. She couldn't give you a key?
She said the lock on the back window's busted, so maybe we can get in that way.
Oh man, I'm starting to get a feeling that maybe he's been set up by whoever this lady is. Because isn't that how the first one worked? That group of people were lured into the house.
Is there someone in there?
I don't like this one bit. I'm assuming since they are in the tape that they're going to end up dead. Although this could be like the master tape, kind of how the first one was. Yo, get out while you still can. It may already be too late, but they went into the worst possible place.
Okay, you got your gun?
Yeah.
Just pull anything relevant onto the trunk and record everything. That was part of the deal. She likes that we do that.
I like it, establishing the reason for filming early. And at least they're armed. That's a good sign. Oh man, every time there's space like that in the back. What? So there is a connection to the first movie? No way! I think this is a different house, right? It doesn't look too familiar, but it's obviously the same person or supernatural being that's collecting all the tapes.
I found a new one. It's 3rd or 4th generation from the quality. I got it from some guy down in Little Armenia with a pawn shop.
I hate that he's in the exact same spot as her, because I feel like we're gonna see something behind him and then they'll cut back to her and it'll be there too.
The collection, I would say, was snuff and CP, but he had at least one that was the real thing.
Okay, already got somebody. That just looked like a regular person though, not like something super terrifying. Oh, you can't cut to the first tape like that. No way. That was obviously the same thing that we saw in the other shot. There's no way it's the guy that she was watching before, right? Because I think his head was shaved or something, but that thing had long hair.
It's good. Yeah, I can see, but what about my other eye?
You can't see anything out of your biological eye?
No.
Okay. How about now?
Yeah, I mean, it's a little better. It's just kind of blurry and shadowy.
What a cool concept. This man's the new age RoboCop.
So when your brain gets used to having that chip in there, you should start to see more and more out of your uninjured eye again. Until then, you might see some glitches. That's why we've installed a recording chip into the eye itself.
So, if I want private time, what do I do? How do I turn this off?
Wait, isn't that Adam Wingard himself? Is he acting in this? May just look kind of similar to him. But I was gonna say, I already love this concept for this tape more than any of the ones for the first one. I also really like how it's including the blinks in there as well, keeping the realism up. Well, if I learned anything from the first VHS, it's do not trust girls who stare at you randomly like that. But I mean, if you have a bionic eye like that, how could you not be stared at? I wonder if, since they were talking about him potentially experiencing glitches, if anything he sees is actually gonna be real.
Put that controller up.
Okay, well, his hearing obviously wouldn't be affected by the eye, so it's definitely real. I definitely would not react casually to something like that happening.
Hello?
That is so freaky. Jeez, that's even more freaky. I honestly was not prepared for that. I should have been. Time to return the eye.
Yeah, I can tell the difference between a burst of light and a fucking bloody person, okay? I'm coming in there tomorrow, and you're gonna fix this thing, and that's that, okay?
At least go get a hotel room or something. Don't tell me he sleeps in his own house after that. Go as far away as possible. Whatever it is definitely isn't gone. His place just became a haunted house.
Hello?
Oh gosh, man, they certainly didn't wait before they ramped up the scares. Think you need to call someone more serious than just the doctor. He actually made it through the night. I can't believe it. He is one lucky guy. Oh, it's gonna be the girl, I bet, huh?
Are you seeing weird stuff, like people who look dead? You should really open the door.
I mean, what do you have to lose at this point? Might as well if she knows what's going on. Hopefully she can help.
I was born deaf. When I was 16, my parents put me up for a new cochlear implant. It worked, obviously. But I began to be able to pick up certain frequencies in my environments. So who's the little girl?
What little girl?
There's a little girl here. I heard her crying when I came in.
Oh, that is so freaky. Don't say that.
That's why I wanted to find you, to warn you. The more you interact with them, the more they can touch you, hurt you. If you get the implant taken out, they're still gonna be there. You're just not gonna be able to see them.
Seems like a lose-lose. And man, that noise got me more than the visual, but that's frightening.
Listen, I know how to make them go away. Just focus on me.
Okay.
I guess occupy your mind with other stuff. I don't know how you could be able to focus on anything else, though. Well, he survived again, so her plan obviously worked.
I want a copy of that footage. Like, I want you to put it on a disc or something, but don't watch it. Just get it to me, okay?
I think he wants it for the last night's activities, not for the ghost stuff.
Clarissa?
Oh, come on, you know better than that by now, my guy. How about you go check the couch she was just on before you open up the covers, my dude? Yo, all chaos is happening right now. What the heck? Just gets worse and worse. Oh, come on. Are you serious? The one person that knew what was going on is dead that quick. Oh, no way. This is gonna be nasty. Oh, that is terrible. Desperate times, though. Call for desperate measures. Man, so it didn't even stop him. What the heck? That's awful. So that's really the first tape. What an ending.
I know a lot of you have posted that it only affects you if you play it in a correct sequence.
Is this the kid?
Yeah, that's him.
Oh, interesting. So that's the one that was missing. Curious little lore they introduced, though, about playing something in a sequence. Of course, she's gonna play another one. What else can you do while you're sitting here? Oh, I love the scenery, but we got another creepy forest in the first one, so they're keeping a bit of a theme.
Yeah, but it's a beautiful day. I just want to take the bike out for a spin.
Now tell me you love me.
I love you.
Be safe, babe.
All right, bye.
I have a feeling that's the last time they're gonna be talking to each other. Oh, this man on X Games mode, look at him go.
Are you okay?
My boyfriend! You have to help my boyfriend!
At least it's not a ghost, man.
God.
Oh, disgusting, but maybe she's about to turn into a ghost. I don't know. What? Dope. We get a zombie segment. I love it. I like how the sound effects almost sounded like the Minecraft eating sound. Dude's already a goner that quick, though. This is very unexpected. I thought it'd only be supernatural stuff. That is so unpleasant, dude. The sound and the visuals.
Is he...
A zombie? Yes, he is. You better back up. At least he's not conscious, though.
Will you check his pulse just to be sure?
This is such a clever way to shoot this and how they ended up at this moment. I love it. Some good writing.
It's the trail off of Highway 1.
Yeah, the trail's off of Highway 1.
Did his hand just move, or was I just seeing things?
They're sending somebody?
Oh, shoot. It's definitely moving. Surely he can't get both of them, right? At least one of them should be able to escape.
Hey.
Oh, that is nasty. Wait, is he actually going to get both of them too? I thought at least one of them would escape. Man, the sound effects for this segment are just foul. So effective, though. Yo, this is so nasty. I didn't think we'd see this much detail. Poor guy's not even going to be a chance to be undead. There's going to be nothing left. That was kind of goofy the way he popped up and looked around. At least now they can be undead buds. They're not in it alone. No. Man, they're gonna eat all the kids. That's so devastating. Oh, well, looks like they only got one so far. Hopefully everybody else is fast enough to get away. Hey, there you go. He just figured out how to make people more tasty. I love that shot with his "Don't mess with me, I'm the chef." That was a pretty solid hit he got on him. Is he regaining consciousness and self-awareness? That would be a turn of events. I couldn't quite get them all, but I like how much this one has escalated from where we started. I was hoping it'd hit the zombie. What? That was so cool how they shot that. I got my wish. Eventually we got a zombie hit.
Mike, are you okay? You butt dialed me, goofball. I love you, baby. Bye.
Ah, that's sad, but with him holding the teddy bear and then holding that phone makes me think there is some Mike still left up in there. Oh, I have a feeling where this is going. Is he gonna shoot himself or maybe just shoot one of the other zombies? I don't know. The cinematography of this tape has been excellent. What an absolute roller coaster. Did not think we were going to get legit zombies.
Sorry. I must have fallen asleep. God.
Your nose is bleeding.
Oh no, just like the kid was saying, the tapes are having an effect on her. Is she gonna end up being haunted before him?
Alright, so what do you want me to do? We passed the drugstore on the way here. Go back, get you some aspirin or something.
I can't believe it. She's gonna be dead by the time he gets back here, no doubt. My hope with the VHS series... I got stopped dead in my tracks. That's horrifying. That looked like the kid that was talking before, maybe. Had the similar blood on his face.
Begitu saja di kediaman pintu sorga, pengalaman dan hidup sudah mengajarkan kepada kami. Kami bahkan dianggap lebih parah daripada binatang.
I don't like that prospect for this kind of a film. I think we're gonna see some weird stuff.
Di sini Bapak terasa jauh lebih nyaman.
Takut ada apa-apa ya, Bu ya?
Iya, betul. Karena memang tidak boleh terjadi apa-apa dengan...
Already getting a strange vibe from this conversation. I'm not sure what to expect though, because after zombies in the last one, we could get anything.
Oh, ini adik bikin sendiri atau dibantu anak-anak lain?
Saya bukan anak kecil. Sang bapak telah memberikan.
Cukup, Lydia. Siapkan yang lain saja.
Oh, yikes. That is so dark. But don't tell me they just cursed her or something by giving her that. Looks like something the Blair Witch would make.
Oh, wait.
Maybe we finally discovered the Blair Witch. It was this dude all along.
Anak-anak di sini ada berapa ya, Bu?
Kira-kira 20 anak.
Kalau sang bapak sendiri ada berapa anak-anak?
Kita semua anak-anak bapak.
And I bet all those poor kids are getting abused or something by this father guy, just based off what the other girl said.
Oh, ini tempat udah berapa lama ya, Bu ya?
Lumayan.
Yo, what a shot. That would freak me out so much. Love the design of this place though, and the multicam editing.
Saya sudah lama menunggu.
Pertama-tama saya mau nanyain kenapa kamu tidak apa-apa?
Something did happen to her because they put that thing on her. I'd assume that's what's going on.
Maaf Pak, kamar mandi.
You want me to go check on Lena?
Jangan.
Just make sure she's fine.
Dia akan diurus oleh Ibu Sri.
Enggak, ini masalah teknis.
Enggak.
Hey, shout out that guy. What a legend for going to find her. Hopefully it's not too late. I don't know what's even happening here.
Hey, gurunya kemana?
Cantik-cantik ya mereka, tapi tidak
I'm trying to look through the
milikmu.
paintings to see if there's anything creepy, but
Ini
looks
akan
fairly
membuahkan
innocent for the most
sesuatu
part.
Yang sangat istimewa.
She said that she'll bear something very important. She didn't get like supernaturally pregnant or something already, did she?
Merelakan istri-istri dan anak-anak mereka untuk saya cuci. Kamu melihatnya sebagai sesuatu yang bejat, tapi saya melihatnya sebagai sebuah revolusi.
Saya melihatnya sebagai sesuatu yang ilegal, sama seperti yang dilihat oleh masyarakat pada umumnya.
Man's a good journalist, not afraid to get to the hard questions. Can't believe this dude is just getting whatever he wants, this father.
Karena surga ada di depan, karena saya yang memegang kunci. Semua ini hanya awal saja.
Baterainya mau habis. Seriously?
Nothing seems to be going right. They were really getting into some good stuff there, so that's unfortunate. Man's giving him the 1,000-yard stare. I really don't know what's going to happen with this one, but I'm hoping because it's Gareth Evans that there's going to be some sort of hand-to-hand combat.
Listen, I need to know whether it's going to be me or you telling Malik.
Are you even sure it's mine?
Malik and I haven't.
Haven't what?
It's been a while.
Oh no, so she was legitimately pregnant, but I can't believe she's going behind his back.
We can go see someone? Fix this? No one's gonna know.
I don't need you. I'll tell Malik myself.
Dang, well, Malik already knows. I don't know how he's gonna take the news. I really like this tape, though, because we've got quite an array of interesting characters. I love that he's just been staring at him the whole time. That's great.
Bapak pikir
Waktunya sudah tiba.
Anak-anakku, dengar.
It's all happening right now, man. They're gonna get the mother load of footage. Where is this headed right now? So much shady stuff going on. I love this shot, man. Terrifying. Don't tell me he's been butchering people down here. What a gruesome sight. Oh my. Was this somebody who's giving birth to like one of his kids or something? And they just left her to die? Oh, that poor woman. At least it seems like she's dead, but I'm ready for anything. Oh, he's making too much noise. I can't believe she's still alive, though. I'm assuming she just was passed out because of shock.
Wait, hold on. Kamu tidak mau dengar.
Here we go, man. Getting a bit of hand-to-hand fighting. Oh man, that is disgusting. What a way to go. This VHS has been so bloody. Oh, they're just closing the door. I thought they were gonna pull her in there as well. Is this just like a ritual suicide he's having everybody do? It was ritual suicide. This is amazing though, what they're doing with the audio. Oh my gosh, this is insane. I can't believe we just saw that. Whoa, so brutal, bro. This has Gareth Evans written. That is the most graphic shot. My gosh. I was about to say this has Gareth Evans written all over it, though. Please tell me we don't lose Malik, especially after he just learned about what's going on with Lena.
Suatu kehormatan, Pak. Sampai ketemu lagi.
My gosh, how would you recover from seeing this? What a genius angle, though. I was hoping at least some of them would get out of here. It's not looking good. My gosh, man, Gareth Evans is a genius. What fantastic imagery. What in the world just happened? It took another sharp turn. Did she somehow give birth to a demon? Man's having his Huey from The Boys experience right now. This is so gory. I have a bad feeling that there's nothing of Lena left. This is the wildest tape so far, which definitely makes it my favorite. Oh man, we're gonna have a full-on alien type scenario here, aren't we? Oh my goodness, dude. I think Lena's gone. I think it's unfortunately time to leave. What? That thing is straight from hell itself. Just like the last tape, this one has escalated so much.
Oh, Jesus.
What am I watching, man? How did that thing come out of Lena's belly? My goodness, I can't believe he still died after all that. The nightmare just doesn't end. At this point, just put him out of his misery. Oh shoot, it's Black Phillip in his most dangerous form. Ah, it just clicked for me why he said Papa. That's so disturbing. tape was just pure insanity. Makes sense that Gareth Evans would have probably my favorite tape out of the two movies so far. And except for a couple moments where obviously the budget was showing with some CGI and stuff, I thought all the technical aspects were easily the best as well, of all the tapes, I mean. Well, she isn't devoured. Of course, a nice little message for him so he can get wrapped up in it.
Aha! You fell for our trap, first fool.
Now you will be a delicious murder.
Fantastic ultimate costumes right here.
Look after Tank, okay?
I don't want it to happen, but I know it's going to. The dog's going to die. What? Dude, that was so sick. That's an amazing shot. That definitely hits an extreme fear of mine. Bro, that's so messed up, but also hilarious. Pulled the perfect prank. How is nobody reacting to what just happened? Their house almost got caved in. Unless that was just in the recording.
This is it. This is it, Jen. This is it.
Stay still, Tank.
Oh, don't get the dog involved in the middle of it, Ruthless. My guy Tank is innocent.
You'll ruin my life. Please give me
Privacy does not exist in this home.
over the internet. We're coming while we were sleeping. You and
Oh, poor puppy. He was so terrified. I would be too, though. It's happening more regularly.
There's someone at your door.
The visuals in this one are really freaky. Do not, under any circumstance, answer the door. This is such a cool way to shoot this as well. We're still in the dog's POV. They're just gonna get picked off one by one. Those things are horrifying, man. I love that we can barely make out their figures, too. I need Tank the dog to be able to escape somehow. No, it's dragging him into the water. They're gonna drown. This is so sad. Oh my gosh, the sound effects are popping off as well. Thank goodness Tank escaped. I can rest easy for now. I definitely don't think it's over because there's people still alive. Those things look like some alien type things, but they came from the water. Maybe that's just where they're hiding out.
Hurry up!
This is so great. The cinematography in this one's amazing as well. This lighting is dope. Run, Tank, run. Man, I've got some chills. This is a really cool tape. This is E.T. if it was a horror movie. Oh, that fog is dope. It's so great the way they're choosing to shoot those things as well, because it's never in just like full light. You only have a small idea of what they are.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
Oh, I thought they killed the dog right there. It's a miracle that Tank has survived up to this point. Oh man, yep, I had a feeling Jess was a goner. I like that they're so concerned about the dog though, making sure they protect Tank. Oh no, my heart. That's so sad. Poor Tank. I would not be okay after seeing that if I was him. I'm not okay now. That almost made me tear up seeing the dog like that.
I know a lot of you know my mother. I just wanted to make sure that you guys know that she supports my decision.
Thanks for watching.
So that was him that was crawling around because the blood matches it. Answers the question as well of if his mother was in on it. No, 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 sir. I do not want to see that thing in reality here. Those effects are next level creepy. Oh man, bravo. What a reveal right there. It was literally right before they got here.
Baby?
Yo, impressive break, my dude. Holy, not enough though. Gosh, sends shivers, but do not tell me the other dude is in here with him. The reaction time is off the charts. Get this dude on Valorant. I knew he'd be in here with him. Please tell me he shoots him. Of course they're dead. Oh, what a way to end that. The effects on his mouth and everything and that giant tongue was disgusting. So well done though. I feel like the first VHS feels like absolute child's play compared to this one as far as gore and everything. This one got so bloody and disturbing at parts, but easily the saddest was seeing Tank the dog die. But I would imagine, just like the first one, that their budget was not that insane, and for the amount of effects and everything, I thought they did an excellent job at stretching their budget and making everything for a majority of it seem really believable and authentic. Obviously, there were some moments, especially in Gareth Evans' tape, just because there was so many crazy things happening that there was some noticeable CGI and whatnot, but it was never too jarring, especially because of the handheld found footage style. I think that helps disguise effects already, but I thought the visuals were fantastic. I would say I enjoyed this VHS more than the first one because the first one had some tapes I loved, but it also had some that I wasn't as big of a fan of, and as I mentioned earlier, it felt by the end it was starting to drag a little bit. The one less tape amount in this one really helped the pacing, because if we had gone to another tape after this, it may not have been quite as lengthy feeling because I really was enjoying them all, but I think they really captured the perfect pace for this. I don't think there really was a tape I disliked in this one. I think I liked all of them. The last two I would say were definitely my favorite. I don't know how I'd rank them. I probably would still put Gareth Evans as my favorite of all the VHSs so far, just because that one feels like the most complete beginning, middle, end type film, and it had a really clever ending to it as well, with the papa and the guy just completely losing his mind at the end. I thought that was a really well done story and everything, and it had, I think, the best characters because we actually got some character development and there was some sort of fleshing out to each of them as well, so you could get a bit more attached to a few of them, which with short horror films it's very difficult to do that, and so credit to him for that segment. But as far as scares and intensity, I feel like the last one may be the winner just for some of the shots, especially when he dips under the water and that thing's coming towards him. That's like my number one type fear, is creepy underwater stuff, so that one definitely got me a few times. And just continuing on my thoughts during the credits there, I think the first tape on this with the eye is by far, out of both movies, the most clever setup for why they're filming and everything that we're seeing. I thought that was a really cool concept and it was executed pretty well. As far as the characters in that one and everything like that, they were probably the most surface level. It was just more the events and everything that we were watching were what was carrying that tape in particular, not necessarily the story or anything like that. But I think it's a good thing they put that one first, because it was just a great way to kick off the tapes that we were going to be watching. And then the zombie one, the second tape, I think was just the most traditionally entertaining tape that we got, because obviously zombies, always a classic in horror. I love zombie stuff, and so it was surprising to see zombies involved in a VHS tape, but also the way the domino effect happened during that, how we went from person to person, eventually ending up at that birthday party at the end, I thought was brilliant and executed in a really fun and interesting way. And so if there was to be kind of a weaker aspect with this film, I would say it's just the main story and tape that we follow at the beginning and end off with, just because in the first VHS I thought that had some of the freakiest and most interesting moments, partially because I was just discovering the VHS series, so I didn't really know what to expect. But I think the characters there were a little bit more interesting, even though they were like jerks and everything like that. I think there was a bit more to them than the two characters we see here. It gives us a little bit of a setup with them, but we don't really spend all that much time with them. And in the first one, the basement scare was one of my favorite moments of that one, when they're looking around in the tapes and they pan over and there's that figure that walks by. Very memorable for me. Where in this one, I think there were definitely some creepy moments, especially when he crawled out from the door when she was watching the third tape or something like that. That was really effective, but for the most part, I wouldn't say there was anything necessarily super unpredictable or super shocking about those. Definitely thrilling. I will not knock him there. My heart was definitely racing there. And again, the effects on his mouth and tongue and everything I thought was great. And I do appreciate that it adds a little bit to the lore, or at least fills in some blanks that we got from the first one, answers the questions of what sort of effect the tapes have on you and stuff like that. So I don't know if they're going to expand on that in the other VHSs. I don't know if the other ones are very good or not. It's going to be kind of difficult to top this one, I think, but with the anthology concept they have here, I feel like it opens up endless possibilities for them to try. But I love that they're getting some more prominent directors to be involved in this. Like, I would never expect Gareth Evans to have been one of the directors for a VHS segment, and so I'm excited to find out some of the other directors that are involved in the future ones whenever I check those out. And even though there wasn't like a super direct connection to the first one, I did like that they included some of the footage from the beginning of the first one, and it just kind of connected in the way that this kid has just been researching all the VHS tapes and the events that have happened around him, and I would assume the events of the first movie have been part of his research, so kind of a fun connection there. But overall, quite an enjoyable experience with this one. Really had a good time with it, and hopefully you enjoyed watching along with me for it. And definitely let me know if you'd recommend checking out the others. I probably will eventually, but I'd be interested to hear your thoughts, but especially to hear your thoughts about this one. Which tape was your favorite, or any cool behind the scenes stuff would be great to hear. And if you enjoyed the video, definitely consider leaving a thumbs up, helps out a lot. And of course, full-length reaction is available on Patreon, link for that in the description below. But until the next movie, look forward to seeing you all later. Peace.